Sagittarius, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. My name is Christine. You can call me Chris. It's too early. Let's just take a look. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in the upright, Ace of Cups in the upright. Okay, it's too early, but wow. Okay, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome if you are a new viewer here at the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are a regular viewer. I really appreciate you being here. My name is Christine. You can call me Chris. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Sagittarius Tarot reading. Sagittarius Love Tarot Reading, Sagittarius Love Reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Sagittarius Love Messages. This is a reading where we're going to look at their feelings for you, their intentions, their next steps, their next moves or move, what's going on, the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, or a no contact situation, we're just going to dig in and see what's happening, get some clarity, some truth, some messages. Let's take a look at the energies that are wanting to come in. The Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Okay, there's a slow wake up here for sure. Ace of Swords, kind of like my little baby judgment. It's coming here with the Nine of Wands. And look at our Nine of Wands today. It's a bear. Holding on to the Ninth Wand, sort of surrounded by the Eight of Wands, communication. It's right here. This is what's coming in the Ace of Swords. Somebody is about to break the silence or reach out. They're clearly, pun intended, here in this bear energy, thinking about what they're bringing in here to say. Look at all the butterflies here with this sword that's just kind of coming out of nowhere. Clarity in relationships, transactional communication. That's transformational energy. And butterflies also wait until storms pass, winds die down. So it's like a timing energy. They're holding on to this Ninth Wand, and this bear is definitely awake, but it's like just awake. Do you know what I mean? It's like a slow wake up energy. Because you come out of the Nine of Wands, you go into the Ten of Wands, and then it's like you lighten up and you get a move on. And that's connected to this communication that's here. Okay. Bringing in some Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy around that Ace of Swords. I just want to remind you, Sagittarius, that all the playlists are linked in the video description, as well as probably easier for you to find here at the Tarot Closet on the channel. So feel free to explore Twin Flame readings, Twin Flame Collective, All Signs Tarot, the Love Tarot Collective, all zodiac signs. The King of Pentacles is already here. Okay, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles. Somebody's got this on their mind. And it's a King of Pentacles energy around commitment. Look what they're wearing. It's a necklace with crystals, which is clarity. Of course, it's the King of Pentacles, one of four under the Emperor. And there is a victory wreath here. Okay, let's go. Let's dig in deeper. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Sagittarius. Please show us the cards. Aho. Justice is in reverse. There's the Ten of Wands, and it's in reverse. There's the Hangman. Okay, that's a real validation for me that it is in this kind of energy. It's like round timing. It's, you know, getting different perspective. There's indecision, inaction. It's been a strong period of uncertainty here. That's really clear. Somebody does need to make something right. Justice is in reverse. Yeah, major arcana. And it's right here in the partnership placement. Has there been someone who hasn't been telling the truth? Because I think they might be preparing to get out of the Hangman, going into the Death card, the death of their ego, to tell that. Because they're in that Nine of Wands, that bear, Ace of Swords, like thinking about everything that is going to be coming in here communication-wise. It's around the relationship, clearly. And that Ten of Wands in reverse is a validation of putting them down. Yep. Okay, so really strong validations of something going on here. Yeah, somebody you've been waiting on. Four of Swords in reverse. So getting into that Four of Swords tells me that, yeah, there's something been going on in the Three of Swords. But this reversal energy is kind of like, you know, I want to make this move. And that was also clear in that bear. Six of Swords is in reverse with it. So that's just really strong around the stagnation of things being made right and the truth, the communication that needs to go on. And I would say the lack of that. And the fact that nobody's really moved on from anything yet. So needs to happen. Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's a triggering energy. It's an energy of loss, but this reversal energy is someone who wants to recover what they lost. The Two of Wands is here. You've been waiting on this person to make some kind of choice. Eight of Cups in reverse. Coming back in. King of Swords in reverse. The lack of communication here. Again, whether you are navigating silence, you are in a no contact situation, or it's somebody who's been pulling back, quiet. Gemini, Mercury energy there. Also Mercury in that Five of Wands. So for sure, communication is not happening or it's wonky. Knight of Wands energy. We see our little fox here pouncing around. You know, kind of moving here. There's some movement around that. But I want to validate something here. Oh yeah, wow. So here's the Lover's card. And the Hierophant in reverse, which I actually like. And I'll tell you why in a minute. If this has been around physical and or platonic for some of you, maybe even including a distance, that's maybe part of what's been happening here because it's been uncertain. I want to tell you, if you're waiting for that next level, they're working on it. Hierophant in reverse and Justice in reverse. Now, there's kind of a specific message coming through, but I'm going to have to bring it through. If there is a third-party situation that somebody might be in, some kind of karmic situation, that can be the case. But it's also really clear, even with the Four of Swords in reverse, by the way, that it's somebody who's really wanting to come out of that or change that, like maybe even get their own voice. Should somebody else have expectations on them. Because this can sometimes connect me to what other people think, like cultural, religious differences, or perhaps the two of you not agreeing on a path. But this reversal energy is like, I'm trying to figure out a path, and it's around commitment. It's an energy of commitments. Contracts, relationships, partnerships, by the way, could involve paperwork. Here with Justice in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, that's also pretty clear. It's like I'm moving, I'm getting a move on. Because that's the other thing. If there's been a delay in them making some major change, I'm talking to you, Hanged Man, getting out of there into the Death card, some other things they need to end or change in their life, complete some processes before this can move forward, they're doing it. Yeah, but you know, look at our pelican, is that a pelican? Stork, right? Has their back to everything here. So it's like waiting, but not. But also here with that weight is the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is somebody coming back in here. The Lover's card is here, as you can see. And look what is on the tree I want to show you. So also the clarity that was coming in with that Ace of Swords when your reading began. There's infinity there. Truth, balance, and renewal. It's connecting to Libra, by the way. Infinity, just showing you my ring, which is in reverse. It's kind of like upwriting that, and the truth here is, look, they carved in a tree, I heart you. I love you. So are you waiting to hear that? Maybe you know that already, but it hasn't been shown because of what's going on. Are you waiting to hear that? Are you waiting for what can be also in this Lover's card, of course, which is around somebody's self-actualization, commitment? To me, it feels like somebody is preparing for that, you know, but there's definitely some things that need to change and be made right. That's really clear. And that's the other thing. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing I want to say about the Lover's card is the decision that is here. Because it's not over. The Devil is here, by the way. Capricorn and Saturn energies. So I do want to validate if there has been some kind of a vice. That can also be connecting things like money or third-party energies again. It feels like it's maybe even more about money, but that's going to be specific. And this is yours. There's 2 there. That is yours. And this is also yours. No, it's not. Okay, but this is. It keeps wanting to come off. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. So emotional, either immaturity or pulling away is really clear, but now they're kind of coming back in. This is connecting to, for me, like what happened here. And also just I want to validate if there is some kind of major change they need to make, like a vice in that Devil card, it is here. Person, place, or thing. There is an apology here. 10 of Swords in reverse. No, I wanted to put it here, but it doesn't want to go there. It wants to go here with our Hangman in reverse. So that's the other thing, or the Hanged Man, excuse me. There is an apology there as well that they need to make. Clearly something has gone on here. It's really validating for me. The 7 of Wands also, by the way, which is like a protecting the heart energy, is self-defensive energy. Yeah, 7 of Cups is in reverse, so it's really clear that there have been some commitment issues around this person that might be connecting to vices or third-party energy. But the truth that is here is that this is somebody who does love you. This is somebody who has not made an apology they need to make. They're preparing to make it. May not change anything for you. You have free will. There is a decision to make here. Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who has clarity. 8 of Cups in reverse. Like they know, you know, they're how they feel, what they did, what they need to do. And boy, is this validating with that. It's the King of Cups. The last 2 energies coming in. The 5 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. So I want to validate whatever was said or done, I guess the last time you spoke or however long ago that was, definitely connects with what the apology is about. And that's also here. It's a validation around the apology. What is really clear is that there is an apology here that you may or may not accept. You know, the 7 of Wands is like a self-defensive kind of energy. Somebody hasn't made it right yet. Yeah, and that's the other thing with that 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, but the reversal of you getting some clarity. They might be on a thin line here. The King of Cups, by the way, I do like that energy. It is a sincere apology. Again, what that means for you is going to be really around you. You know, you have free will. But it is here. And it's also a really strong validation here within our 5 of Cups in reverse. You can see the 2 of Cups here. And with it, this reversal energy, it puts them in reverse. So a validation of something going on, a pause, a separation. And 3 of Cups, they're all kind of sideways and wonky, knocked over near the stream. So it was emotional, and it's also not resolved. And the fact that this is no contact, and it's just really clear there is an apology here that you're maybe, it's going to be hard for them to get it to you, you know. It's validating with this 8 of Pentacles as well that that is like the energy of what they're working on here. Sagittarius, thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet. By the way, I really appreciate you being here. We're looking at Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. The bottom of the deck, a key, reveal. There is an apology here. It is sincere. Whatever's been going on in that Hierophant energy as well. Again, perhaps this Devil card energy. A lot of that connects for me today with shadow as well and ego. Lily. Staff direction. That's connecting us to the Magician. Kind of going back into everything that happened. So it can be you've known each other a long time, but it really is validating here too that somebody is feeling like there was a miscommunication. Whether that's true or not, you need to determine that, but that's the energy that's coming through. This staff direction totally connects me to the Magician. And that energy of going for it. You know, alchemizing what's happened here. So it's clear there is definitely an apology being revealed here. It's not even a question. Some truths that have been held back. Either you could say lying by omission or just telling an outright lie. Do you know what I mean? The Magician is connected both to the solar plexus chakra, I do, and the throat chakra, I speak. So moving into that energy around communication is really clear. And there is a decision here, I feel, Sagittarius. Where you were heading, kind of what happened around this person that they need to step up for, around. Yeah, it looks like that's going down. Look. Star guidance and flower bouquet potential. You know what's in this bouquet for me? I have to say there is an apology in it. I'm wondering with the Lover's card if it's also an offer in the sense that the apology leads to something heading in a new direction, literally direction here with our staff. Alchemizing everything that's happened. So it does feel like this apology, this person's clarity and being really honest needs to, like it just has to happen. It does anyway, but it's clear that it's like in the works. And star guidance. What did happen? Because you go into the star when you come out of the tower and it's clear something has been going on. And this is clarity and it's hope and it's renewal. And it's also connecting me with the Eight of Cups in reverse today because it's affinity. It's like this person coming back in. Like the cooling off period is ended. It's time to, yeah, step up here. It's just really super clear. Sagittarius, the tarot closet, channeled, love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck. You are my person, Sagittarius. I hope you can forgive me. What are they asking for forgiveness from? Because it is this energy of, I feel like they want to sort of like recover what they lost, which a lot of this feels like trust. What has it been around, you know? I'm trying to send a message. That's also been really clear. I lay awake at night worrying about us. I'm sorry I didn't reply. It was my fault. We met for a reason. That is the star. It's like the fate energy. I want to be honest. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. I am so sorry I lied to you. It's justice there. Do you miss me the way that I miss you? Destiny. Connecting us here with the star, fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. So a really clear indication, also just even with our infinity here, that it's somebody who's just, it just keeps coming back to you kind of energy, feeling like this is meant to be. But it's also somebody who really messed up. Yeah. The apology is sincere and it's big. Is it enough? Where do you go from here? Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me today. This is your Sagittarius message. This is your Sagittarius Love Tarot and Sagittarius Love Reading. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet. I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.